Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to the Calamity mod. So in yesterday's episode I actually recorded about an hour's worth of footage and then I kind of edited that down to about 20 minutes and I actually missed out on explaining a few things that you guys were a little bit confused about, so I thought I'd just talk about it real quick, right now. Oh my god, can't talk today. Right, so one of the things I actually did was, I never mentioned this. This is the plasma rod. I actually got this from the goblin army that I actually fought during the kind of transition between episode 3 and 4. And the reason I didn't talk about it is because it's not very good. And the funny thing with it is we actually used it in our last series, in series 1. So I never really spoke about it because I was kind of like, well, we don't really need to talk about that. And then the other thing was the Goblin Tinkerer. So in the edited version I showed you guys, I actually saw a Goblin Tinkerer on the side of my screen, and then I never spoke about it again, right? And what actually happened is I actually went and got the Goblin Tinkerer. Like, I got it on the way because another one spawned in. And then I had the Goblin Tinkerer, like the Tinkerer for about, you know, a few seconds, and it died. And then that's it. So that's it. So we did actually get the Goblin Tinkerer. He is on his way. This is why I'm actually building this house right now, so that we can actually get him. But I feel like you're all pretty caught up now. It was just editing it yesterday was pretty crazy. I had so much footage, and I didn't want to show every single death because I died a lot yesterday. Like, I died a lot going into the jungle. I died a lot, you know, we obviously died with a boss fight. I then had to re-record my intro. So, you know, there was a lot to it that I needed to change. And this is bad. This means I've got to do another house, right? So let's do one real quick. So in today's episode, we are actually going to do a bunch of mining. So I'm going to be mining aerolite, and I'm also going to be mining obsidian, because I want to get my obsidian ready for hellstone, because we're going to do some hellstone related weapons. But then today, I also want to do the upgrade to the space gun, because I checked it out, and it seems like it'll be really cool. So in yesterday's episode, we actually used a new weapon, which is the Firestorm Cannon. And I said in the video, I was like, hey, this is a little bit weak. What do you guys think? And a bunch of you were actually saying, oh, it was a lot stronger, but like they have to nerf it because it was a bit too strong. So I thought that was interesting. I did feel like, because a lot of you were really recommending it, like really pushing towards it, so I thought, you know, this has got to be really strong. But when I got it, I was like, wow, this is kind of weak. But it makes a lot of sense. I actually nerfed it recently. I actually just updated my Calamity mod just now. And I believe they've nerfed a few more things and tweaked a few more things. So that's kind of the crazy thing about Calamity. It updates all the time. Like, it's updating every single day pretty much. So like a lot changes between episodes. So I'll try and make a point of talking about the patches as I go along. Today I actually don't even know. So here I am starting a new trend and failing it very poorly. Right, once this house is done, we can go and do our mining. So yesterday I was talking all about E3 and I was saying, well, it's a very corporate thing. I don't necessarily watch them. Well, something did pique my interest today, and it's actually the demo for Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. And like, I was always a huge fan of Spider-Man. And you may already know, like on the channel, you know, a good few months ago, I actually recorded a video on my favorite Spider-Man game, which was the second one on the GameCube. And so I saw that and I was really excited. So I thought I would share that because I kind of gave a negative view of E3. But then I was like, you know what? It's not actually that bad because you do get some cool games every now, like once in a while, you do get some cool trailers. So yes, I was pretty happy about that. All right, Rags, I actually need you because I need some rocket boots. I need a Tinkerer's Station, and then I will leave everything behind. But thank you very much, my good man. So in the piggy bank, we currently have, because I've been dying a lot, we currently have 48 gold, which is quite a lot, to be honest, for this stage of the game. So I've got to make a big point of actually sticking to my guns and not, you know, not, how do I put this? I need to make sure I deposit all the money on time because I'm ruining my chances of surviving. Right, so Amida's Spark is really interesting. I do like it. Let's see what it combines with again. It combines with this to make the absorber. Oh, wow. Oh, you need a lot for that. Wow. You really, really need a lot for that. Giant tortoiseshell. I remember those. So, equipable. 15 defense. Alright, that does a lot. Let's get to that when we get to that. So, let's put on... We'll do the counter scarf. We'll do the mana jelly. And then we'll do the spectre boots and the clown bottle. Does the mana jelly make anything? I feel like it makes something, right? It makes the grand gelatin. And you need life jelly. And you need vital jelly. Now, if I remember correctly, somebody actually said that you need to kill pink jellyfish for this to get life jelly. And then vital. Oh, I'm guessing... Oh, it's the different types of jellyfish because there's 3 different types of jellyfish. Oh, wow. That kind of makes me want to go and farm some today. You know what? I'll farm some if I see some just kind of out and about. But we'll make a point of it because that would make a really good accessory. Right, so before I go, I now have rocket boots. I've got to remember I can fly. Before I go, I'm going to start reforging some stuff just to try and get some better reforges. I should have stopped at arcane, really. Menacing. I'll go with menacing because that is actually pretty decent. And then I'm going to change this. Right, I can only do that one more time. Yeah, that's it. So that's just wild. So some pretty bad reforges, right? So we need to save up a bunch of money. And oh, that's it. So one of the things they actually changed, one of the things they nerfed, is the counter scarf. Now you have to wait, I believe it's 8 seconds after a successful dodge instead of 5. So that's like a recent change. Like yesterday, if you just watched yesterday, you'd be like, man, the counter scarf is OP, but now they've nerfed it. So just a little change there. Right, we're going to grab Aerolite and we're going to grab Obsidian. So today's episode is going to be nice and relaxed. I don't want any jump cuts. I just kind of want a nice, relaxing episode. It's nice to be reflective once in a while. I want to thank you once again. So somebody pointed out, I say this every episode, and you know, I don't want it to get a bit tedious, but I do want to thank you all for the support on the previous episode. I do really appreciate it. None of these are recorded in advance. They're actually recorded like, I don't know, like a few hours before you see them. Not even that sometimes. So I do want to just say I'm really, really appreciative of all the comments. Like, there's hundreds of them every day, and all the thumbs up and stuff. Like, it just makes YouTube know that ChippysCouch has got a good community, because like YouTube are always placing us quite high in the rankings and stuff, and I always see that most of the views actually come from YouTube suggesting it to people. So I just want to thank you, and I want to thank all the new people that come along every day, like hundreds of new people every day. So thank you for that. So just nice to be reflective. So with this Aerolite, you can make some pre-hard mode wings that are actually really good. You can make, I believe it's Harpy armor. And then I believe there is a summoning staff that you can do with this. I may not be correct on that, but I feel like there's a summoning staff you can make with it. Something like that. I remember some kind of staff, but I may be wrong. But we'll see anyway. So I'm just going to grab as much of it as we can today. And then what I'll do is, so if there's any kind of mundane things like, oh, we really need 10 feathers, I'll do that kind of stuff today off camera for tomorrow. But tomorrow's actually really exciting because tomorrow I'm actually off car shopping because I don't drive, right? Important to know. I don't know how to drive. I'd be clueless if you got me behind a wheel today. But my partner, she just learned how to drive and passed, which is like really awesome. So well done to her. That was today. But tomorrow I'm off car shopping, so I'm really excited for that because I have never owned a car, and I am excited to get a car. So let's mine a little bit to the right. So we'll mine it. Oh, there you go. So there is a bunch of lava. All right, this is good. This is good. This basically means that we're good to go soon because we can find some obsidian near here. And now I don't necessarily remember what other ingredients there are, so I'm gonna have to look it up. But I definitely know we need obsidian. And I believe, you know what, after you get the obsidian, I believe that is like basically it. Like, you do need more, but, you know, obsidian is kind of the main ingredient here. Alright, well, I wish I'd bought some more bombs now. So I'm going to make some obsidian because, I mean, it's going to be the easiest way to just mine a bunch of it. Because I feel like we only need like 10 pieces for this. So let's turn this into obsidian, get as much as we can, and then we'll go from there. As we flood up this cave. You know what, it's going to be good though, because I'm going to dig down to where all that, to where that little miner is. I'm going to go see down there. But yeah, I'm really excited to go car shopping. It's going to be so good, because I live in a busy city. So since I've always had to rely on trains and stuff to go home and that. And it's kind of been like our dream to have a car and to be able to travel free. I'm sure. See, I don't know about you guys. I don't know whether you're a younger viewer watching this or you're an older, because a lot of you are even older than me. So you probably know all about it. You're like, yeah, driving. Do it every day. But it's really exciting, so I'm pumped for that tomorrow. Even more pumped than that Spider-Man game. Right, I'm going to water bolt the hell out of this. Well, I'm not going to water bolt it. I'm frostbarking it. I've also got the... oh, so that's that murky sludge. Now, I can't remember whether I edited this in or not. So I have looked at this before. But I don't know if I edited or not. Right, yeah, it makes radiant ooze. And you need purified gel. I don't know where to get purified gel from, so I'll have to look that up. Or maybe you can actually just search it. Purify... Alright, okay, no. But what's this? Acts of Purity. Ooh, nice. Right, so let's go back home. And let's smelt up the aerolite. Because I want to see what we can make. So I want to see what's worth it, if you know what I mean. Because I feel like the pre-hard mode wings are a really good pick. I mean, they carried us a little bit in pre-hard mode in the first season. So I want to see what we can do in the second season with that privilege. Right, aerolite. Alright, so we got 9 bars of it. So let's see. Okay, so you can make the angel treads, if you guys remember these. Insane speed. I love the angel treads. Right. Harpy ring, I remember that. We actually used that for a little while. That was pretty good. Because you have to, yeah, you have to use it there. Alright, so you can make skyline wings, which are pretty cool. Which I like those. And then, let's see. You get a gold plume spear. You get a storm surge, which is pretty cool. And then you get the trade winds. So this is something new. So you need that, sunplate block, and feather. Now, I genuinely can't remember where you get sunplate block from, but I have a feeling it's part of, like, let's see, sunplate block. So, 2 skyway platforms. Alright, so it's made it a sky mill out of 1 fallen star and 25 stone. But can you actually, is it part of the original structure? Like, can you actually just go and get one from a floating island? Joe, because they have the huts, don't they? Looks like Wilbur's throwing a party, my man. My man. A little Rick and Morty for you there. Right, where are we going? Right, we're off this way to the sky. Because we're off to go find our floating island again. I'm going to see if I can just steal some of that sunplate. Because I feel like it's a craft, it's like a block. Oh, it's a dye plant. Cool, is it this? Can you steal this? Yeah, sunplate block. How many do we need? I'll take 5. 5 might be enough. Okay, and then I'll kill some of these just to get some feathers. Come here, I'll use a modded thing. Oh, maybe not the best weapon. Come here, we'll use the cannon. Let's grab some feathers. Because then we can try 2 new things, which I'm pretty happy with. Because then we'll try the upgrade. Right, so what is it? So you need... Let's put it in. So you need some plate blocks. Okay, so... Which one? Trade winds? You only need 5, but you need 3 feathers. Okay, well, let's stick around for another feather. Because I can't remember for the life of me whether I have feathers at home or not. So I feel like this is kind of a quick way of doing it. And what is inside of here? I've already found out. It was a breathing rod. Okay, go on, give us a feather. I've been pretty lucky so far. But yeah, they've nerfed this. So apparently the secondary attack, this shotgun attack, was actually really good. But yeah, wow, I'm getting a lot of feathers today. Probably more than I've ever gotten in that space of time. Okay, so let's try out the trade winds. So this is completely new to me, this one. I never got to try this in Season 1. Whew. Okay. So I'm guessing you make it a bookcase, maybe? Trade winds? No, maybe an anvil? Let's see, our anvil's up here. Right, so you need aerolite, feathers, and... Oh, you know what? I always forget, but it should automatically go into your inventory, but it doesn't. Okay, so you don't make it here. And you don't make it here. Where do you make it? Or am I just not seeing it today? I'm probably just not seeing it. Let's go over it again. So, you need a sky mill? Really? No. Oh, do you actually? Oh, that's kind of... Oh, no. I don't have a sky mill. Oh, god damn. Can you make a sky mill now? Oh, I'm a little bit gutted by that. I won't lie. So, you can't make a sky mill. Oh, god damn. And you need the sky mill for the other stuff. So, what if your world doesn't have a sky mill? Because it is exclusive to the biome, right? Right. I'm going to be right back. Quick little jump cut. I'm going to go and try and find one. Alright guys, a quick shout out to Season 1. I'm actually going to steal Season 1 Sky Mill because I don't have one. So I'm like, well, I kind of need this one so we can continue. But hey, look at this! Nostalgia, merging of worlds. It's weird, right? I hope you didn't think that was cheating, but it kind of is our Sky Mill. Hi, Darnell. Alright, okay, back to our world. Okay, we're back. Right, so, oh my god, look, I love the party animation. It's so cool. Alright, I'm going to put down the Sky Mill. Oh god, look at this. Right, okay. I'm going to put this down and we're going to see what we can make. So, oh wow. Oh, you know I love me a yo-yo. Right, but let's make the trade winds. So this is new. Nasty trade winds. Oh, snap. Oh wow, it shoots feathers out? That's kind of cool. Well, do you know what? I wasn't expecting it to do that. I was expecting it to shoot out like mini tornadoes. Right, so I need my amber now so that I can make something else. So I've got my amber, and so I'm gonna have to look at the recipe for this one again. So let's see. So amber in here, magma cannon. So you need granite, obsidian, amber, and a space gun at an anvil. Right, okay. Well, I actually don't have any more granite, so one more jump cut, and I'm gonna go grab some. Alright, so while on my way to the jungle to go get granite, I was like, I'm going to jump cut this, but I've decided to include this little bit. So, if you guys don't remember in episode 1, when we were reading off the thing for revengence mode, it actually said that once you kill the first boss, that's when another step starts to activate, which actually makes the game harder. So, the revengence mode that you saw at the start of the series was like basically like expert mode, you know, a plus or whatever, but now it's full on revengence mode. So you know how yesterday when we defeated the Eye of Cthulhu, right, and it was, you know, a pretty fair fight, like I won by a good amount, and then when we tried to do it the second time we failed. Well, that's actually because when we were doing it the second time it was the harder version, because we triggered full on revengence mode. So I thought I would clarify that for anybody that was wondering, because it did seem a little bit weird why I could beat it the first time quite easily, and then the second time it was harder. So, we're, like, if you see more deaths, it kind of explains it a little bit. But, yeah, I thought that was really interesting, so I want to see how that affects gameplay from here on out. Right, I've got my granite. So, let's go back. And let's see. Right, this house is super tall, but I keep it this way just to stop what enemies coming over one side, just because I kind of want this to be a neutral area. Right, so, magma cannon. Okay, so another mana weapon. Let's see. Oh, that's... Why is it called the magma cannon? Why is it called that? It fires water, not magma. Like, don't make any sense. Why is... I don't get it. Right, let's read it out. Okay. Well, that's it, actually. It's a material, though, which is interesting, but still. Right, let's wait for an enemy. Oh, my God. Why? I don't get it. You don't fire magma. Magma's like... Oh, wow. That's actually really strong. It's slow, but it's strong. Okay, let's see what it makes. It makes the magma striker in hard mode. Oh, cool. I really like how many of these calamity weapons are actually, like, hard mode upgradable. Oh, my God. That's actually really strong. Look at that. That's like firing like a shotgun in a way, like a mana shotgun. Oh my god, that was well worth the upgrade. I mean, the upgrade of it like that compared to the space gun is like, that is crazy. That is so good. Like compared to, so like we made 2 weapons today. Trade winds. So I'm gonna stand here regen. All right, so trade winds. Pretty cool. I mean, really fast, and it bounces back. And then magma cannon. Jesus, it is good. I like this. I could see this doing a lot to a boss. Like, if you were doing the Eater of Worlds and you hit somebody in the head with this. Bam. Look at that. It's crazy. That's so good. Alright, let's go back to the back to the spawn. But that's going to do it for today's episode, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Once again, thank you so much for all your crazy support in the past few days. Every single day you've been hitting 1,000 likes, and I really appreciate that. I'm not kind of one for like goals, but I do actually really like that. And like I say, it's so nice to wake up to so many comments like for the past few days. I've woken up, spent my morning just, you know, replying to as many as possible, just as a way of thanking all of the new people. So thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the old ones. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.